Hey guys, so today I'm here to bring you a full season preview with two of my friends, the first being the laggy Australian, Animelting, and the second being one you will probably be quite familiar with, BakaShift.
That's me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you can say hello now.
Hello! You probably hear that hello. Sorry, I'm ruining the video already.
It's okay. We have a list of things that we want to talk about, and this is probably going to be a very, very patched together video, but it'll be fine. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is Infinite Stratos 2, which is the sequel to Infinite Stratos, which came out in 2011, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really much to say here unless either of you have things to say.
The first season was a bit shit, but it's one of those Mecha Musume shows that I'm obsessed with. So like, it doesn't matter how bad it is, I'll always watch the Mecha Musume shows because I thought Sky Girls was great. So like Data Live, I had to sit through, and like Symphogear and all that shit, but I just love it for some reason. Like it's not a good show, but like it's just fun value. So it's one of those shows. I mean, I'm happy to see a second season of it.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd see a second season of it, to be honest.
Is it? It's like a harem, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a.
It's a robo harem. It's like in this. It's in this like academy, and they've got these these girls with robo suits, and they've got massive baps and really big guns.
Ah, perfect sense.
But I never thought this would get a second season because I didn't think season 1 was the best thing in the world.
No, it wasn't great. It was really popular. Like insanely so. It had it got merchandised out the arse.
That explains everything.
Oh.
And in Australia, you can buy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in Australia, you can
Apparently.
buy everything.
I have no excuses really for
So
not knowing what it
everything
is.
we've got to say about? Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Yeah. So that was like the first of many of what is going to be big cuts in this video because Pat's internet is horrible. So that was him dropping call, and we're going to have to start again now.
It's ambitious.
Okay.
We were in the midst of about to move into our next show, which is Capellion, which Ebby was saying something about.
Okay, so this show was announced in January of 2010, which was a very long time ago, if you can't tell. And I've been looking forward to it for a while, but because of what happened in Japan and... well, in March of 2010, what happened in Japan with the earthquake, this has very, very dodgy subject material, I suppose, since it's about nuclear radiation and things. So...
And it's about a unit searching for survivors that aren't wearing any protection against radiation, and that's the quirk.
My favorite.
I've got to be honest. The reason. Oh, you go.
Oh, I was just gonna say my favorite thing about the little synopsis is that question at the end. It's just like, but why aren't they wearing any protection against radiation? Who knows?
I guess protection against radiation would mean that legs are covered up.
Yeah.
And that doesn't sell.
I think it means.
Well, the reason that I'm really excited about this is because, sorry.
No, you go.
The reason that I'm really excited about this show is because I like anything to do with sort of post-apocalyptic scenarios. So anything like that I'm really into, like Fallout. Fallout's a really good example, like the game series. And those are the sort of things that I tend to like a lot more, and I'm not sure why, so this is why it's been on my list for such a long time, and I've been really excited about it.
Have you seen Tokyo Magnitude 8.0?
I have, and it made me cry.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. It's meant to be really good.
It's really, really good. I definitely recommend that you watch that.
Okay, cool.
At some point.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect on this in terms of like quality. It's by the same director and studio as K from a couple of seasons ago, which was quite cool on like the visual side. So it seems like that.
But it didn't have a lot of other good points to it, as far as I remember.
Nah, it was all right. I think they're actually making a second season of K, which is quite strange. Didn't seem very popular. And that's about that.
But yeah, I'm really excited about this one.
Okay. Is Pat still with us?
Yeah, I went out for a bit, but I'm back. The subject matter is actually quite interesting because there's another anime that came out recently, which was also to do with that earthquake, called Tokyo Magnitude 8.0 or something.
Yeah.
We were just talking.
Anyone else hear about that? Oh, okay. That was the bit I missed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my trademark Australian lagginess.
Okay.
It's gonna be a great video.
Just cut out that
honestly,
bit
though,
of me with my only bit of pop culture knowledge.
No, No, I think this is going to be like massively different to Tokyo Magnitude, personally.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't about, that wasn't really about.
Well, that seemed quite serious.
Yeah, that was a lot more serious than what this seems to be, and it was set when the earthquake happened rather than years later. 20 years later.
What I do think is quite strange about this is it seems like it's an incredibly serious setting with a really like silly story set in there.
Well, honestly, we don't know that much about the story, unless I guess as it got a manga as source material.
Well, it's saying why aren't they wearing any protection against radiation, and they're all smiling like Cheshire cats.
So you're expecting a transformation sequence?
Oh, that would be brilliant. Anyway.
I just hope it turns out to be more of a serious thing than a,
Not serious thing?
silly, like, slice of life comedy set in post-apocalyptic Tokyo.
We'll see.
So.
I'll watch it. I'm not expecting a hideous amount from it, though. And I think
what I'm curious about, though, is why 20 years later they're still looking for survivors. Like,
it's just come up.
I guess that'll be explained.
Dunno. Because they're living in Gihar Village.
They've been putting it off for so many years.
Anyway, I think we spent far too long talking about that show.
Yeah, so shall we move on to the next one?
Which is ridiculous. Pat, do you want to introduce your show?
Yes.
There we go.
I can. Just I need to get I'm switching between documents on my phone. Here we go. Oh, so it's Kyoko... I'm not good at pronouncing them like you are. Kyokai no Kanata?
Kyokai no Kanata.
Okay. So it's
by a really fringe studio that hasn't made much before that no one's really heard of, called Kyoto Animation.
Yep.
I'm so excited about this just because of the studio, to be honest.
Honestly, it's not just that it's a studio, it seems like it's KyoAni doing something freaking story focused again, like for the first time in ages.
Well, it sort of reminds me kind of, in recent history, I suppose, more like Chunibyo than... more like Chunibyo than K-On!
Oh yeah, definitely. It seems like it could be like, the crazy like action scenes in Chunibyo when she does all of her banishment this world thing. It could be that, but they're actually like not in someone's head. Either way.
I think the picture looks pretty. That's about...
Well, the protagonist is wearing glasses and a really baggy cardigan, and she's absolutely adorable.
You're going to learn this very, very quickly, but Alan, BakaShift, fucking loves people in glasses, so...
Yep, I do. As everyone else should.
People.
Yeah. One thing that's quite interesting to note about this is actually the person directing it, Taichi Ishidata, it's his first time directing something fully. Like, he's done like directed some episodes and stuff before for like loads of other KyoAni stuff. But he's never been in charge, so it'll be quite interesting to see what he can do on his own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always interested when they always seem to get like good directors. Like, there's been so few Kyoto Animation things that I've not liked, just straight up not liked, because there's always been a good element to it. Like, Chunibyo wasn't my favourite thing, but I don't know, I could enjoy it in certain parts or whatever.
Well, the thing with KyoAni is that, like, even if it's shit, it's going to be good.
It's got
that's fair.
It's just going to be so fucking beautiful that even if it's got everything in the world wrong with it, you will enjoy it for those reasons.
It's just, gonna look great. The guy who wrote it, isn't he? He's done some stuff.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's going out again.
Am I?
Pat.
Oh.
Pat!
Can you hear me?
No!
We've lost him.
I bet there's gonna be his video going, I'm here, guys!
So it's like massively delayed now.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, hello.
Bunny
Hello.
Rabbit.
Bunny Rabbit!
Oh dear.
God. That's called we've been doing the Bunny Rabbit thing to see how his delay is. And as you can tell, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it looks nice. The writer's pretty good. He's done the Steins Gate and Robotics Note, right? You've already talked about that, haven't you?
No. I mentioned the director.
Oh, cool. Yep, so it's got a solid writing behind it, so I hope that it's going to be a good story, but, I'm not sure how it's going to go yet. I'm going to watch it for a bit.
Yeah, I'm so hype. I think it's going to be great, honestly.
Well, I reckon it's going to be like another kind of short series because they don't seem to do 26 episode things very often.
Yeah.
So I reckon it'll be like 12 to 13 episodes.
Well, it's more safe now for studios to do that anyway. You rarely see this kind of a show getting a double season from the start. Especially when it's something with assumed really high production values. It's like, look at Fate Zero as a good example. Like, Fate Zero was a 26 episode series, but it was split into 2 seasons just so they could keep up that high quality consistently, just by putting it 6 months apart from itself. So yeah, this thing's going to be immense. Like, even if it's shit, it's going to be good. And that leads us into our next thing, which you two are about to get absolutely hype about, and I don't really care that much.
Okay, you drink your tea, and me and...
Are we talking about Pokemon the Origin?
We're going to talk about... No, we're going to be talking about Pokemon X and Y first. We'll be talking about Pokemon Origin later. And I'm so excited!
Oh, cool. First.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
I know.
So...
How good does it look?
I haven't seen anything about it, to be honest. But this is the series that is being released in conjunction with the new Pokemon games.
Yep, the new games.
And I'm
They're looking good.
excited. I haven't seen much about the new games.
I feel like
I'm trying not to get like immensely spoiled.
Oh, I
We,
won't
like,
spoil
talking
much.
forever apart.
But I will say that they're like bringing back awesome things from like the very
I've
first
seen-
couple Pokemon games.
Alright, I'm gonna hold up the spoiler finger here.
Okay,
I
I'll
have
avoid.
seen I've seen the pictures of Charizard and Blastoise and
Venusaur.
Venusaur, but I
Yeah.
don't know what they're about. So that's the only thing that I know about, and I don't really know what it's about. So
I'm just saying,
I've
with those pictures, we could like see some of the old characters returning, which would be motherfucking awesome. Because, well,
Wait.
I missed them.
define old characters.
Yeah.
Define old characters.
Pokemon characters. Just like recently, I think they had an episode where one of the first Pokemon of Ash's to leave came back for a bit.
Oh, didn't Charizard come back for a bit? Or
Charizard
something?
did, and I think Bulbasaur did as well. See, you're missing
so
out on so
behind
much
on, like-
nostalgia.
I'm so behind on Best Wishes,
Yeah.
but I'm really excited about X and Y because I thought Best Wishes was one of the better series since maybe the first one ended, but that one was like 200 episodes long,
Yeah.
so it spanned over a long time. So I didn't really care for it as much when Misty left.
Ah, yeah.
You know,
They've
when
been saying
they
she's
decided
coming back
that
for
Meg was gonna be a
ages.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, if she does, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, and
But I just thought the Best Wishes was really good compared to like advanced generations and whatever. So I'm really excited.
What else do we know about Pokemon X and Y?
I have a prediction about how the story's going to go.
He's got a prediction.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Here's
Ash is going
BakaShift
to
2
bin.
cents.
Yeah, he's gonna bin all of his really powerful ones from the last series
Yeah.
in favour of getting the new shitty starters from the new one, and then he's gonna
Ooh.
like lose for a while against children. I reckon that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They're also saying that
Um,
Ash is a bit older now. Just like looking at pictures, he looks genuinely older.
When the hell are they gonna give him a goatee? Like, I will watch Pokemon again when they give Ash a goatee.
When he
And
can
when
start
the team-
like furling it with his fingers and thinking.
And when the Team Rocket theme has dubstep.
I want the Team Rocket
at the
theme
beginning
song to
of
come back.
Team Rocket last season actually, for about 20 episodes, turned into like proper Team Rocket.
They're
Like,
wearing the black
I
uniforms.
don't know. They were actually good until they got back into the white uniform, and then they were like goofy side characters again. It was shit. But I'm super excited about this because Pokemon. It's one of those things
Yeah.
that I never grew out of, and I don't care. So
You never grow out of Pokemon. Pokemon will be there for life.
yeah, it's a for life thing. I just wish that I could watch it dubbed because that would make it so much easier.
Yeah.
But I really don't like the fact that they replaced all the original voice. This stuff happened like 8 years ago or something. Like no one cares anymore.
Oh yeah.
But Veronica Taylor, Eric Stewart,
They're all,
Rachel Lillis, they all sort of
yeah.
got replaced, and that made me sad.
It's weird because I'm hearing them on other dubs now. Like, there's another one called Dinosaur King, and all the Pokemon voice actors turned up on it. It's like, oh, I really like
Dinosaur
this.
King.
Yeah.
What's Dinosaur King like?
It's about dinosaurs, and like they're getting resurrected, and it's through card games that they use them.
Is it like Extreme Dinosaurs? Did you ever watch that?
No, what's that?
It's like Street Sharks, but with dinosaurs.
Oh, no, not really. But it's another one which has
brilliant.
Its theme song goes, "Dinosaur King is what you want to be, yeah," and that's it.
That sounds
goes,
like Duel Masters.
"Make you move, come on." Yeah, it's like Duel Masters. Duel Masters, or yeah,
Duel Masters.
Should we move on before we get more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm super excited about Pokemon though. I'm so happy.
Yes.
I'm sure you are. This has got the word Pokemon in it.
You're masking your happiness.
I've got to watch. I've still got to watch the series that had N in it though. I haven't watched that yet. I'm super excited about that.
Pokemon N. This one's all you, Evie.
Oh, this is what is it called?
Shall I do the pronunciations?
Yes, please.
Nagi no Asakura.
There we go. That is
Good work.
10 times better than I could have done it. This is from PA Works, and it's an original, as far as I can tell. It's an original animation from PA Works, and that's going to be fantastic because I like PA Works a lot. The last few things that I've watched by them, which have been, well, not counting Another, because Another wasn't very good.
I know people who would
Roha.
disagree.
I don't like Another that much, but Hanasakura Roha and Tari Tari were really good shows.
Yeah, I really like Tari Tari, especially that episode where they all turn into superheroes. That was amazing.
Oh, I love Weed.
Not
Weed
superhero.
that is the best part of it.
Did you just shout, "I love weed"?
I love Ween. Was that
Oh,
what he's saying? Ween.
I thought you just aptly announced, "I love weed." Great.
I will shout it from the rooftops.
The only thing though, I've got no idea what this is about because the synopsis is just like it's about two friends and a crybaby who they've looked after. It's like, oh, okay.
Where was it?
Really, it says the series centers around two middle school friends, the indecisive cryberry Manaka Mukaido and Hikari Sakishima, who has looked after her since they were children. That's it. That's it. That's the entire synopsis.
There's so much room for plot there.
I didn't think Hanasakura Roha sounded very good. Like, some girl goes to work at her grandmother's hot spring. What could possibly happen with that?
Yeah. Look, Hanasakura Roha is just in its own league, though. That show is so good.
I need to watch it still.
No.
Like, everything about that show
so
I love.
good.
It's
stop making this video and go and watch it. Right?
The thing is, like, there's probably problems with it, but I just couldn't find them because I just loved it so much. It's like that show's tone was just like it just made me feel happy about being alive.
It was so like heartwarming and just really nice to watch. It wasn't like, man, I got to be on the edge of my seat all the time. It was just good for that. And I hope that this will be another one of those. But I don't know that anything can compete with Hanasakura.
The only problem is, it's about someone looking after a child, and it was by the same writer as Kademono Jikan.
Oh no.
But it's got the same writer as Toradora.
Yeah. And Kademono
That's a good
Jikan.
thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I think this is going to be good. But we'll see, I suppose.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be great.
I'll watch it because I watch everything.
Shall we move on to the next one?
Yep.
Which is Log Horizon.
Yes.
Log Horizon.
Which sounds very, 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 very familiar to a certain popular show from last year.
What show was that, Ebby? Why don't you tell us?
I think it might be Sword Art Online.
No, that one. The one that wasn't very good.
Well,
it was good to
had
begin
its
with.
moments of being good.
Yeah.
Like, it was so good at the start. And then it was just like, oh, we're gonna not do this thing that people are liking anymore, and it's gonna be shit.
Well, honestly,
So-
my problem with Sword Art, it isn't that I would go as far as to say it has bad characters, it is that I go as far as to say it is that characters are so empty, I don't actually even consider them characters. They are just kind of like empty shells of nothingness that don't do anything.
Like that, you're calling the player characters non-player characters.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They're all NPCs.
It's like, wow, that show.
So this one, I'll read the synopsis of this one because it's very similar to that one.
Yeah.
So the story begins when 30,000 Japanese gamers are trapped in the fantasy online game world Elder Tale. What was once a sword and sorcery world is now the real world. Sounds really similar to Sword Art Online, and I know that Sword Art Online massively disappointed me last year. But it's just so my thing. Like, I can't explain it because I'm such a gamer as well as being an anime fan. When you combine the two, I'm just like, gimme, gimme.
I mean, the fact that the novels were written by the guy who did Mao Mao Yusha is promising for me. Because it seems like it might be by like someone who can actually write books instead of the guy who wrote Excel World.
Oh, that was a truck.
It sounded very truckly.
That's quite a loud noise.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you have like a road for your house?
Yeah, pretty much.
She's got a room full of Tonka trucks. Yeah.
Anyway, this is by Satellite as well, who have done.
It seems on the production side, it's very just kind of like shonen-y. Like it's just like the entire production team is a fairy tale.
I've never really liked Satellite shows. I don't know why, but I've never really gotten into them. Maybe I've just been watching the bad ones, but
I don't think I've ever actually seen one.
I don't either.
They've done so much stuff.
Because I haven't seen Macross, haven't seen Hellsing, haven't seen Bodacious Space Pirates.
Didn't they do... Hold on. Do my research here. Live on camera.
Well, if they did Hellsing and Hetalia, I've seen them and they're pretty good. I mean, art style's nice, but the art style on the series looks completely different to what they normally do, so... I'm not sure.
I don't know. I hope that it ends up being good because I really wanted Sword Art Online to be good.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. The protagonist's got glasses on. Sold. Done. There we go. Anime well, not anime this season because the other one's got a lot more glasses, but...
Do you mean the other one that we're going to talk about next, which is a nice segue?
Is that actually the one we're talking about next? Speaking of characters who wear glasses, the hit Otome drama CDs, Meganobu, are being finally adapted. I've been waiting for that. Are finally adapted into a series about glasses, about a group of 5 young boys who wear glasses. And I honestly can't think of a better premise for a show.
I'm worried about this show on so many levels, but I want it to be amazing. I want it to be so good. I'm
worried that after watching it, anime won't be entertaining anymore because it will just completely and utterly overwrite all my prior loves. You know, I could see that happening.
That'll be the peak.
It'll just usher in and be like, no, Legend of Galactic Heroes, you can piss off. Meganobu
does look like the glasses equivalent of Free.
Oh my god. Oh, don't.
What's going to happen if they start swimming?
Look at them.
That means they'd have to get like half naked.
They're wearing like big... It looks like they've got like this job because they're all wearing like those like boiler suits.
Yeah.
Do you think they work in a Do you think it's a glasses factory? Oh.
Yeah. That's all this show's about.
The thing is though, I don't understand how it could be based on drama CDs, because how can you really have something about glasses that's based on drama CDs when glasses are a very visual thing?
Ooh.
Maybe they just put like glasses sound effects in there, like folding them up and stuff.
And one thing we have got to mention, the guy who directed it, the only other 2 shows he has ever worked on, not like he's been involved in things, the only 2 shows he has ever worked on are these 2 OVAs, one of them called This Boy Can Fight Aliens, and one called This Boy Caught a Merman. And
we should put a link to that picture.
Okay, I'll put pictures in now.
Okay, let's all look at this Boy Caught a Merman picture again for a second, and let's just describe the parts of this image.
We don't really want to typecast the director, but it does. No,
surely not.
It doesn't exactly make me confident about this show.
I'm not sure if this picture is right, but I've just seen a Blu-ray cover by. Oh my! It's licensed by Sentai. You can actually buy it on Blu-ray in America. But let's look at this picture. We've got this guy with ridiculous ginger hair, flowing around like the night sky. So and they're just underwater with this guy with a yellow and black stripy tie with no shoes on. It's just It's touching. Whoever directed that is a genius, so it's quite clearly this is going to be anime of the year every year for the rest of my life.
It looks like one of those hardcore historical dramas.
Expect episode reactions for every episode from Alan Wilding. From this guy.
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. I can't wait.
One of the things I liked was that in the PV, as they were introducing the characters, you didn't really get the names. They just said what sort of glasses they were wearing. So you've got like someone wearing full rim, and then there's like half rim.
Under rims are the best
Under
glasses.
rim. Is that the rim that you wear?
As worn by... No, I don't wear under rims. I just wear thick black emo glasses.
Is that how we should talk to you now? That's how we should introduce you.
As sported by Nadeko from K-On! And Homura from Madoka, the two most famous under rim wearers. Both of those are red.
There's got to be more.
Oh, there's loads more.
Surely.
They're in everything, but those two are the most notable.
This is great.
And
I'm thinking
Tensei
now.
Twister's girlfriend Emily wears red underrims as well.
The last thing we're going to talk about in this specific video is Yowamushi Pedal, which...
I am hype about. Because I'm hype about it, because a while ago... So I watched Kuroko, yeah, and I went like mad crazy on sports anime for just forever. And I noticed there was this one about the Tour de France called Overdrive that had been released, and I wanted to watch, but I couldn't watch it for some reason. So it's like, oh, there's a new one about cycling, which is amazing, just because there's like people in my house are just obsessed with cycling, so it's something I always see. And I don't give a shit about it, but for some reason just any sports anime is just the most entertaining thing in the world, no matter what it's about. Like, you just get into it.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of excited about this one as well.
Like, you will enjoy it, because it's by the guy who directed Hamtaro. And like the writer's done everything. The writer's like the K-On! Person, done K-On! And Bakuman and Girls and Panzer. Fucking Girls and Panzer. And
They do Chubra as well.
Yeah, and Chubra.
Huge highs and huge lows.
Like, I'm hyped for it. It's gonna be so good. Like, this is gonna be a common theme for the next video, which is just like 50% sports anime. But there's so much good sports anime this season. I'm gonna watch all of it, and it's gonna be horrible because watching sports anime weekly is gonna be torture because I haven't done that before. It's just like at the end of the episode, like I can't even begin to imagine how horrible it's gonna be watching Kuroko weekly.
Yeah,
'cause it's just like, and he's dunking the ball, and next week you'll find out what happens. And I was like, oh my god. So it's just such fast-paced insanity. And it's just like, oh no.
But do you think this is going to be like that? Or do you think this is going to have like a really different pace to
I think it'll be a bit... Will he get the bike chain back on the bike?
Oh my god. Have you read the synopsis? I'm going to read the last line of it. Freshman and road racing cyclist Shokichi Naruko visits Akihabara to get some Gundam plastic molds for his younger brothers, and meets Onoda, who catches his attention because of his cycling skill. It's a show that starts because some guy was buying Gunpla. and two of them are wearing glasses.
It's gonna be great.
Clearly.
Oh, and one of them's got green hair like Sionji from Utena.
Oh, I'm in now. Green hair.
And you like characters that are like characters from Utena.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So, is there anything else that you want to say about that, or can we move on to OVAs
No,
really quickly?
I think I've just kind of like repeated myself several times already. But it's going to be good. It's going to be great. I look forward to it. And so does Pat. Look at him giggling away like a Cheshire cat, like a schoolgirl.
I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
I can't do a good giggle.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
So,
I can smile.
alright, we're going to move on to OVAs super quickly.
Yep.
The first one on the list is Chihaya Furu, the OVA. I'm a big fan of Chihaya Furu, so obviously I'd want to watch this. It's just more Chihaya Furu, I would imagine.
Yeah. My only problem with like kind of these tack-on OVAs is that they so often just do nothing. Like, it's just going to be something just off to the side.
Yeah.
Just kind of a nice little story. It's not really going to add to anything. So I think
but it's just more of like something that you might not get otherwise, which isn't too much of a big deal in my mind. Like, it's just... It's like minutes of having fun.
Yeah, it's filler episodes. It's fine. Like they're entertaining, but like with
something
something
for
like
the
Chihaya
fans.
Furu, yeah, there was Chihaya Furu that was just so like really driven because Chihaya Furu is a sports anime, so Josei sports anime. We're back on that again.
I like
just
Chihaya Furu a lot.
It was really good. It was absolutely amazing.
So I'm definitely going to be watching the OVA. Yeah. The next one is just Infinite Stratos 2.
Again,
an OVA to that. I'll probably just watch this just for completion's sake. Nothing really more to add to that.
Oregairu.
Next one is Oregairu.
Snafu, with the best protagonist in the last 5 years of anime.
So, who's excited about this one?
Me and Pat.
No.
But Pat has dropped Call again.
No.
Pat, we're talking about Oregairu.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
There you go.
moved on quickly.
What's your thoughts on seeing an Oregairu?
I am really excited to see more Oregairu. I hope more happens with Hachiman because he is an awesome character and more should happen with that. There should be a second season as well.
There should be
An OVA isn't enough. There should be a movie. It'd probably be awful, but
There needs to be like a 500 episode continuation
Yeah.
of Oregairu. I would happily watch that.
Gosh.
I would get on it like a car bonnet.
I would put the cast of Oregairu in series which have been going for 500 episodes. And just have them take
Oh
over.
god. Just imagine Hachiman just coming in and taking over Luffy.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be intense. I'd love it.
He would defeat
Right.
Luffy
Okay.
with his mind.
I take it you didn't actually want to talk about Kiss X Sis.
I just think it's funny that it's still going. Kiss That
Still a
Sis
thing.
was something like the OVAs I started watching when I first got into anime because like some of the people on the forum were just like, look at this show. And like, when did it actually start? The OVA? Because since the OVA came out, we had actually just a TV series involving like people getting peed on. 2008 it started. This has been
Oh,
going since
dear.
2008.
So
It's been 5
Some of those
years
monsters
since
they
OVA
just won't
series.
let die.
And like, it's just they did their OVAs and there was a TV series and it's still going. It's just like, and I'm sure it's still just as filthy. I'm sure he's still putting tampons in his system.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I'm going to move on then to something that's infinitely better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
The free specials. I'm so excited about the free specials because it's
Yeah.
all free and I love free, and when that finishes I will review it and you will know about how much I just love free. Oh, he's typing something in the Google. I want to marry you free.
So would
do.
you say this gets your aqua tick of approval? That was my main pun. I was going off that one.
Wait, you thought of that in advance?
Yeah. I prepared.
Come on, you could have at least done it freestyle.
Ah. I'll clap.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm so happy about
yeah,
free.
free is a backstroke of genius.
Oh gosh. I'm going to move on before this becomes the pun war to
Yeah.
Pokemon the Origin. Pat, do you want to talk about Pokemon the Origin?
I'm just going to sit back and let you two dive into this one.
I'm going to let Pat take over with this one.
Well, Pokemon the Origin, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard about it, but I'll recap it anyway. It's basically going back to how the actual games, so it's got Red and Green, the original protagonists of the games,
Okay.
and it's a 2-hour special, I've heard, and it's just going to follow their journey instead of Ash's, like in the normal Pokemon series.
Okay.
And it looks amazing. That's all I can... I'm just wondering how they're going to fit the entire journey into 2 hours. Because that's like a gym every 10 minutes. No? Can you hear me? Hello?
He's not going to understand why we're laughing.
Pat, you sound like auto-tuned stuttering. The thing is though, this
Really?
video is being picked up fine.
So it looks like you're just laughing at me.
Oh
Shall I go
okay, I think
again?
he's back.
no. No, I'm moving
Hello?
on. Maybe because we didn't hear any of
Yeah,
that.
we
All I
couldn't
heard
hear you
after
at
my
all. You
little
sounded
synop-
like the guy from Saints Row 2.
Oh no.
So all I heard
Okay,
after I gave
so-
my synopsis was you guys laughing at me, so I thought I'd done something wrong.
Well,
No.
to be honest, your video would have recorded that fine, so I think
Yes.
Okay.
I think we're good to carry on.
So we've got
I'm
me
really
giving...
excited about Pokemon
Yeah.
the Origin.
It's gonna be...
That's the main point.
Especially if it's got the Lavender Tower bit, because that's not something we never got in the
Perhaps.
Pokemon original series.
I feel
No.
Hello?
I feel so pro right now.
Has it happened again?
He's back.
Oh
He's
no,
back.
again. I think it's because my computer went on screensaver mode. I blame that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Don't let it do that again.
So where did I go?
Right.
Yep.
I don't
Go.
remember. Lavender Town or something.
I think you were discussing.
Yeah, Lavender Town. That's gonna happen. We were. There's just like
Yeah.
little things from the games that I'm looking forward to, like Lavender Tower or the mansion on Cinnabar Island.
It's gonna be really
Yeah.
good.
Do you reckon Missing
Like-
No's going to be in it?
I'm really excited about this because it's like the adaptation that I've wanted forever. So it's going to be great.
And if
I don't
it
have
goes
anything else to say.
really well, they'll make more, hopefully.
I'm sure it will go well.
Which would be great.
Because this is Pokemon targeted at a more mature demographic, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's for the nostalgia.
I think it's
blasting.
I think it's playing on the nostalgia of people
Yeah.
more. But yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So the next one on the list is. Do you want to talk about this one, Alan?
What are we talking about? What? Gargantia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just Gargantia was cool. It's hopefully, yeah. This is just going to be more like meat being cooked on chamber, because that was like
Oh,
the best
no.
episode of the series. It was
That's
so
where
good.
I
And him
watched
getting
up to in the
him getting
series.
chased by trannies. What?
That's where I watched up to.
Could you repeat that, Patrick? I didn't quite catch your words.
I said, that's where I watched up to.
No.
And then
Kotoru.
I stopped.
Kotoru shimasu. Come on, Pat. Come on.
What?
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Right, can you repeat the last thing you said
Hello.
about Gargantia after I mentioned meat?
I said, that's where I watched up to.
Oh, so you stopped watching after that? Alright.
I meant to watch more, but it just sort of... The animation was really good. I just, the story had two, like... You know how every anime has a beach episode?
Yeah.
It just had two of those in a row. Because there was the one before that, and then the one after was just them, like, let's find Lido a job. And,
Yeah, and they were brilliant. Look, they had this killing death machine. Their barbecue was broken, so they were like, I know, let's cook meat on my robot. That's a good idea. And it was a fantastic idea. It was amazing. I love
Yeah, I
it.
don't know anything about this show.
It was great. It's like
It worked really well.
It was Geno Ibuchi doing something really like happy, but it does just like does its turn again and gets. I don't know. I like that show.
Oh
It
no,
had
no,
its-
there's a twist.
there's always a twist. It's Geno
There's always a
Ibuchi.
twist of Urobuchi.
I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, the last two OVAs I don't really want to talk about in great detail. There's just a Lupin the Third OVA, which is called Princess of the Breeze, and there's also a Genshiken Daime OVA, which is.
Should be awesome.
Genshiken's so good this season. Oh
Mm.
my
I
god.
haven't watched any of it yet, so
Oh.
I'm just gonna wait now until it's all
Wait.
finished.
Episode 11
Yeah.
killed me. It was so good. Oh.
I read all the manga, and then I'm starting the anime. I'm starting from the very beginning. But
Yeah.
their adaptation of Nidaime has been really good.
I love it. I absolutely adore it.
And we're getting closure on a lot of stuff as well, which is great.
Oh. What's the one with the blonde hair called? What's her name?
Isn't it Saki?
The girl that cosplays a lot with the really
Oh,
really really long blonde hair.
Sue. Susan.
Yeah,
Sue.
she's so good. She's
She's
like my
the
favorite thing about it. She's because like in the intro she cosplays as Frau Kojiro,
Yeah.
and then like there's an episode where she's cosplaying as Princess of the Crystal. The scene starts with her just running in and doing the catchphrase. I was like, oh, this is so good.
But she does it all the time. All her quotes are like from anime, and that's
Yeah.
just great.
I love it. I love it. Oh,
Anyway,
wait. There's some Ilya specials as well, and that's all we need to say about that.
okay.
And I think that about wraps up this bad boy.
That is
Yeah.
the end of this video.
Woohoo!
Just enough time to spare. So there's going to be a part 2 to this video, and it's going to be over on Animelting's channel, which will be annotated on the video or linked down below. You can find links to both of these fine people down below as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very long video. Any final words to add?
Yeah.
Does anyone?
I've been on this channel
Yeah.
5 straight videos now.
This is.
You'll never get sick of me. I'm where I always am. You can find me in Geehar Village. Check me out if you haven't already.
Yeah. Okay.
And-
So thank you for being on my video.
Oh no!
Cool, bro.
I'm happy to be first time.
Go subscribe to Pat, yeah, because he makes these reviews that are somehow 3 minutes long and informative, which is a concept completely beyond me.
Go subscribe to BakaShift, who does in-depth reviews and doesn't, come up with them on the spot. He does research. and looks into a show.
You do
instead
those
of just
things. You do those things on the spot. That's pretty commendable.
I never write up scripts, really.
Oh my god, that's beyond me. Like honestly, I'm scripted right now.
Really?
Like everything I've said in
I've got
the
your
video,
script right here.
I've got.
Yep, I've got you on the script saying that right now. You are unscripted.
Yeah, that's good.
You're scripted on the script.
We are all three of us are immaculately good actors. This is just our performance.
See, I'm not actually delayed. I've been playing that part the whole movie. The video.
Movie.
Anyway,
this video
let's bury
needs
this. And Ebby needs to do her classic "See you all soon."
Okay, I will do that. So, thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I will see you soon.
Bye.
Soon.
Bye.
Soon. Bye.